Although for a NPP press conference na break ma NPP press conference why na no dey na yɛpɛ break ne da ma obi bi atete na we na bi nsɛm a ɔde to dwa na bi say NDC ne hwe a ɔde mama Ghanaians ɛno deɛ ano wasi ne pi sɛ NDC nsɛm a ɔbɛka bia yɛ threat nsɛm bi a ɔbɛka bi anapa nsɛm bi a ɔbɛka bia yɛ nsɛm a ɛmfa mpuntu mu ɔman na sɛ NDC foɔ wɔ any policy any adeɛ a ɛbɛboa Ghana man wɔn mma no wɔmmɛka na wɔnyae sɛnea ɛnɛ wɔayɛ sɛ ɔkyena yɛbɛyɛ sɛ wohwɛ threat a ɔsan so kasa fa threat a ɔbo ase NDC youth bi bɛ threat EC ɛne Ghana security a ɔhwɛ a ɔsɛ Ghanafoɔ yɛnya yɛmmra na yɛmbɔ baako as Ghanaians na yɛmfa yie nto yie na yɛnkasa ntia nneɛma a NDC foɔ ne ne youth yeah, what threatened the peace of this country, or some Kasafa, they are bold policies, or say NPP for bold policies, or Kasafa, or say, or they one name of Bekebea, or be engaging Ghanaians on what they want to do for Ghana, what policies are, or what they bar, about Ghana mind is a Ghana for some never born there. When you have a as a one people, no one but Ghana mind. When you put it in summer, and I be the two
country, there is this groundswell support for the ideas that the New Patriotic Party is putting forward, captured in our manifesto, both solutions for jobs and for business. That is what we are offering this afternoon, and our national organizer will be shedding some thoughts on our preparations and some of the findings that we are making in relation to our opponents who know that they don't have any vision, who offers no ideas except the usual politics of lies, politics of threat and violence that they are offering. Some findings that we have made, which in actual fact they have preempted yesterday to create the impression as though that something untoward is happening from our side. They are actually seeking to cover up the violence that they are purporting. And in the statement, as you will see, and most of you have already seen what has happened with the NDC youth from Obuasi. Their threats, now they are being searched for by the police. I think that all of us must add our voice and ensure that the police acts in that matter spiritedly and get them to answer for the very unpalatable and the very scary threats that they were issuing before the elections. The truth of the matter is that the New Patriotic Party, through hard work, through our canvassing across the length and breadth of this country, to ensure that we engage Ghanaians with our vision, our bold solutions for tomorrow, for our future. It seems that the Ghanaians are buying into that idea, and we are very sure that on December 7th, the New Patriotic Party will win this election. Last week I told you, and I'm not sure if you guys have gotten the solution or any response from the NDC, what their big idea is for this election. They have none. They have done. This scam of a 24-hour economy is one of the biggest scams perpetrated by the political party. They did that in 2008 when they said they were going to introduce one-time premium. It didn't materialize. They have come up with this idea again to trick Ghanaians. But I know you know better. The youth of this country know better, that we cannot rely on vain promises. We cannot make it politics as usual, because our lives are in the balance. The future of our country is in the balance. And we believe that if you stand with the New Patriotic Party, the future of our country will be better. So I would like at this point to introduce the national organizer of the party to read our statements today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Richard. Our friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let me start with the good news. I bring you good news. We have 18 more days to December 7th, if I'm right. Yes, 18 more days. And I can tell you that the New Patriotic Party is happy to announce that our flag bearer, our presidential candidate, His Excellency Al-Hajj Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia would be the next president of the Republic. From all indications, up, down the country, we are winning the presidential elections, and then we're also going to have a clear majority. The chaotic scenes perpetuated by the NDC in Parliament will be the thing of the past. The New Patriotic Party will have a clear majority in Parliament. And we urge all Ghanaians to vote massively for the New Patriotic Party. The reason is simple. The people have compared the NPP track record, and I keep saying this. When I hear the NDC saying that the NPP, we are going to rig the elections, it's quite funny. We will win these elections with our superior track record, nothing more, nothing less. We are going to have a transparent elections, clean elections, fair elections. There will be no intimidation, and the New Patriotic Party will win these elections with His Excellency Al-Hajj Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as the next president. The people of Ghana have looked at Dr. Bawumia, and they have also looked at the former president. You compare the two, these are two gentlemen, one championed 35 policies as we speak, 35. Because both of them, they've been vice presidents before. Now you go to the arena of former President Mahama. He told Ghanaians that he's been confined to social activities. He's been going for funerals, naming ceremonies, and that is it. So as a vice president, he could not champion a single policy. Not even a single policy. The next president, His Excellency Al-Hajj Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, as a vice president, has championed 35 major policies. Parents, especially the 5.7 million young persons from 2017, since we implemented free SHS. We are grateful to His Excellency the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, His Excellency Al-Hajj Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and his running mate, Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh. 5.7 million young Ghanaians have so far benefited from the free SHS and free TVET. And these people are genuinely worried about the fate of this destiny-changing policy. In an unlikely event, very, very, very far off, in an unlikely event, that the NDC wins. It's not going to happen, inshallah. The people know that the hands of Dr. Bawumia and the MPP, free SHS, is safe. Families, farmers, traders, professional workers, like teachers, in the 110 districts, and this has never happened before, unprecedented. One of the lessons we learned from COVID-19, or something positive that came out of COVID-19, will be the massive construction of 114 hospitals. Unprecedented. And I have traveled nationwide in all the 16 regions. And you see all of these hospitals at different stages of completion. I mean, we are talking about 80%. Different stages of completion. And it's massive. And these hospitals, after its completion, will provide 150,000 jobs. Nurses will be grateful. Doctors will be grateful. Physicians will be grateful. Health workers, all of them will be grateful. 150,000 both direct and indirect jobs. This is unprecedented. So when you take the area of education, our achievements there, our records there, unprecedented. Health, unprecedented. You recall that the NDC almost collapsed NHIS. They even promised 110 premium. They came in and put together a certain policy called capitation. This capitation almost collapsed our health sector regarding NHIA. In fact, by the time they were leaving office, we had 900 million in debt to pay to health providers. I'm not sure we want to go back to this government. This is that government that said that they are not magicians to provide jobs. If you're a young person, you want jobs, go into the forest, cut some grass,